Hello everyone. Welcome to Power Automate Desktop Training Tutorial. My name is Vishal Ramlani, and in our session today, we will learn about the folder actions provided by Power Automate Desktop. The folder actions that will be covered in today's session are: first, delete folder; second, empty folder; third, copy folder; fourth, move folder; and fifth, get special folder. Let's start with the first action, which is delete folder. It has just one property, which is folder to delete. So here we have to enter or choose the full path of the folder or a variable containing the folder to delete. Let's see how we can make use of this action in Power Automate Desktop. Here under Actions pane, search for delete folder. Drag and drop this action. So the functionality of this action is to delete an existing folder and its contents as well. Let's select the folder here, which we want to delete using this folder action, and click on Save. Let's run this flow. The flow execution is complete. Let's check this path, whether this folder exists or not. As you can see here, we don't have any folder in the name of Excel as it was just deleted. Now let's go to our next action, which is empty folder. It has just one property, which is folder to empty. Here we have to enter or choose the full path of the folder or a variable containing the folder to delete its contents. Let's see how we can empty a folder using Power Automate Desktop. Let me disable this action. Under Actions pane, search for empty folder, drag and drop this action. The functionality of it is to delete all the contents of a folder without deleting the folder itself. Let's select the folder here. This particular folder has a few files in it. Let me save this and run this flow. Okay, so the flow execution is complete. Let's check our given folder here. So if I open this particular folder, as you can see, this particular folder is empty. Now let's move to our next section, which is copy folder. It has three properties. First is folder to copy, second, destination folder, and third, if folder exists. Now, under the first property, we have to enter or choose the full path of the folder or a variable containing the folder to copy. Second property is destination folder, wherein we have to enter or choose the full path of the folder or a variable containing the folder to be the destination folder. Whereas the third property is if folder exists, wherein we have to specify whether to overwrite the files or not copy them at all if the destination folder already exists. Let's see how we can make use of this action in Power Automate Desktop. Let me disable this action. Under Actions pane, search for copy folder. Drag and drop this action. So the functionality of this particular action is to copy a folder into a destination folder. First property is folder to copy. Let's select using this folder action. Let's select the destination folder where we want this folder to get copied using this folder icon. So the third property is if folder exists, which gives us two options: do nothing and overwrite. So basically, if this folder is already present in the destination folder, it asks us whether we have to leave it as is or we have to overwrite the contents. So it's up to us what is the ask in our business process. So let's go with do nothing for now. And the variable produced by this action is copied folder. Let's click on save and run this flow. The flow execution is complete. Let's check whether this folder is copied or not. We copied this particular folder in Excel new. So as you can see, we have this folder copied here. Let's proceed with the next action, which is move folder. It has two properties. First is folder to move, wherein we have to enter or choose the full path of the folder or a variable containing the folder to move. And second property is destination folder, wherein we have to enter or choose the full path of the folder or a variable containing the folder to be the destination. Let's see how we can make use of this action in Power Automate Desktop. Let me disable this action. Under Actions pane, search for Move folder, drag and drop this action. So basically, it helps us to move an existing folder into a destination folder. Let's select the first property, which is folder to move, using this folder action. Let's move this testing folder to a destination folder. So basically, we are moving this testing folder to Excel new folder, and the variable produced by this action is move the folder. Let's save this action and run the flow. The execution is complete. Let's check our folder. So as you can see, the testing folder is no longer available in the parent folder. Let's open the Excel new folder. And here you can see the folder is moved. Now let's move on to our last action for this session, which is get special folder. It has just one property, which is special folder name, wherein we have to choose the name of the special folder, like my documents or desktop. Let's see how we can make use of this action in Power Automate Desktop. Let me disable this action. Under Actions pane, search for get special folder, drag and drop this action. Basically, it helps us to retrieve the path of a Windows special folder, such as desktop, my pictures, internet cache, etc. The first parameter is special folder name, which gives us multiple options to proceed with, like programs, documents, favorites, startup, and there are many more. So let's go with system. As you can see, as soon as we select system, the special folder path automatically populated. So this particular path will be output in this particular variable. Let's click on save and run the flow. As you can see in the flow variable section, if I hover over this variable, we have this particular path. I hope you've understood all the actions covered in this session. So this marks the end of our module. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would request you all to subscribe my channel for more videos. Also, I've listed down some suggested videos as well as the ones next in line for your ease. Cheers.